Well, the Gasparilla parade is going green. Mayor Jane Castor made the big announcement about the Tampa's bead-free initiative. But what you might not know is two young Tampa brothers are the real reason the city is making this historic change. And that's what makes Dimitri and Ethan Sedita great inspirations. He feels a tug, and 7 out of 10 times, he reels one in. Not fish, beads.
January, almost a year after Gasparilla, and you can still get these on pretty much every cast. It's pretty disgusting.
16-year-old Dimitri Sedita and his brother, 13-year-old Ethan, started bead fishing years ago and discovered the layers from invasions of years gone by seem never-ending.
We're very concerned that that's happening down there.
There's tons on top that you can see even with the drone footage, but under that there's layers and layers just deep into the sediment.
Through their own scientific experiments, they have been tracking what happens to beads as they disintegrate underwater.
The paint just basically came clear off, so if I give it a shake, you can see all the paint that's now suspended in the water.
So the longer they sit, the more damage they do.
Exactly.
So the Sedita brothers decided to not let them sit and started coordinating diver cleanup events. Dozens of volunteers would show up and help the boys, pulling some 200 pounds of beads per dive. They took their underwater drone video straight to the mayor to prove change needed to happen.
She thought it was crazy. She had never seen anything like it.
Even though this year's invasion is a bead-free one, there's still a lot of work to be done to clean up the underwater bounty buried beneath the waters of Tampa Bay. Because once they land in the water,
the beads are an out-of-sight, out-of-mind problem.
These boys are incredible. This is something they just started doing years ago that they realized they kept reeling in beads when they would fish. And so they decided we need to further explore. And the more they looked, and then they invested in the underwater drone, they saw that this is a real problem. There are layers and layers and layers of beads. They took that video to the mayor. She was astonished. And next thing, they made huge changes here in Tampa Bay.
And I love that all the crews have said, yeah, okay, we see the problem too, and we will not do the beads on the bay.
And divers, by the way, there's going to be a big cleanup happening February 15th with the Florida Aquarium. They are teaming up with the brothers. So if you want to go out there and dig up some treasure, you can.
That's an amazing passion project there.
Literally buried treasure, but it's not treasure anymore. All right.